ABSA.net. It's a new dawn of new affordable advertising packages on Zambia's first and finest visual radio, reaching over 5 million people across the whole country. If you're not advertising on Sun FM TV, then you're probably not being heard or seen. Come on board and advertise with us. Everyone's not only listening, everyone is watching.
Sometimes life happens, and we all need that extra something to sort things out. Stay ahead. Even before payday with the ABSA Salary Advance. Get a convenient and quick short-term loan payable in 3 months at an affordable rate. Get the support you need when you need it and keep your story going. Call 5950 for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Your story matters. ABSA.
For in-depth news coverage from across Zambia, local and national news, business, politics, and sports, this is the Sun FM News, brought to you by ABSA. Your story matters.
The news.
With the news, my name is Alan Mwale. The headlines. Southern Province Minister Credo Nanjua has issued a strong call to human resource professionals across Zambia to reject corruption, nepotism, and favoritism, warning that such unethical practices erode institutional integrity and hinder national development. Zambia Railways Limited, ZRL, has appealed to residents along the Ndola-Sakanya rail corridor, particularly between Kanyanje and Misundu, to cooperate with engineers tasked with marking potential sinkhole points within residential yards. The Energy Regulation Board, ERB, has approved ZESCO Limited's application to revise electricity tariffs for the period from 1st November 2025 to 31st October 2026, marking the end of the emergency tariff structure that had been in place due to the national power deficit. And in sports, Zambia Under-17 head coach Dennis Makinka has finalized his 21-man squad for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup Qatar 2025 following a successful pre-tournament camp in Dubai. We have the news in detail shortly.
The news. 88.5 Sun FM.
News in detail. Southern Province Minister Credo Nanjua has issued a strong call to human resource professionals across Zambia to reject corruption, nepotism, and favoritism, warning that such unethical practices erode institutional integrity and hinder national development. Speaking at the second Human Resource Excellence Awards hosted by the Zambia Institute of Human Resource, ZIHRM at Avani Victoria Falls Resort in Livingston, Mr. Nanjua emphasized that the pivotal role HR officers play in shaping opportunities within organizations. He urged them to maintain the highest standards of transparency, accountability, and fair and disciplinary actions. The minister further stated that the government expects HR practitioners to act as ethical leaders and serve as the conscience of their institutions, setting the tone for integrity and professionalism in both the public and private sectors.
That is to get an economy going, economy which is functional, an economy which is expanding, an economy which obviously in the process will be able to offer opportunities for our people. Education for the young, jobs for school leavers, business opportunities for others. That's the path we've chosen as a new government.
The UPND government in the last 4 years has been a beacon of hope for many Zambians and the youths in particular when it comes to job creation, primarily through massive recruitments in public sectors such as education, health, and by attracting investment in the agriculture, mining, and energy sectors. This includes the recruitment of teachers and health workers, as well as numerous positions in the Zambia Army, Police Service, and other areas. It is for this reason that during the second Human Resource Excellence Awards Gala hosted by the Zambia Institute of Human Resource Management, ZRIM, Southern Province Minister Credo Nanjua urged the human resource personnel in both public and private sector to uphold ethical conduct as Zambians continue to seek job opportunities.
We deliver a clear and cautionary message. A message that the government expects every human resource professional in both the public and private sectors to be a model of integrity, transparency, and accountability. Human resource managers hold the keys to opportunity. They manage recruitment, promotion, remuneration, and discipline. When these processes are compromised by favoritism, and national progress stalls.
Meanwhile, the Zambia Institute of Human Resource Management President Kelvin Shamijinga called on human resource professionals across the country to embrace innovation, leadership, and the courage to pursue their dreams as they drive transformation in their workplaces.
Over the past year, colleagues, we have witnessed instruments to reimage the workplace. You have continued to embrace technology, promote diversity and inclusion. You have enhanced employee well-being and redefined the meaning of work in a fast-changing environment. It is no wonder that this event is possible.
Earlier, the chairperson for the Human Resource Excellence Awards Organizing Committee urged the HR professionals to renew their passion for ethical leadership, commitment to long life learning, and the pride in their vital role as key partners in shaping Zambia's progress and development.
To the HR professionals and organizations that submitted entries, thank you for your advancing the profession. Guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, to our award recipients, we salute your excellence and your impact. Your achievements are an inspiration to all of us who strive daily to make workplaces more humane, more productive, and more inclusive.
Those that were deserving human resource personnel for the year 2024-2025 were recognized and awarded accordingly. Augustine Kapambwe, reporting for Sun TV News in Livingstone Province.
Zambia Railways Limited has appealed to residents along the Ndola-Sakanya rail corridor, particularly between Kanyanje and Minsundu, to cooperate with engineers tasked with marking potential sinkhole points within a residence. Focus is on constructing drainage systems along the rail track and preventing further encroachment into ZRL's reserved spaces. He urged the residents not to tamper with the soil heaps placed beside the drainage as they are part of the stabilization process. Mr. Chonga also issued a warning about 6 hazardous sinkholes identified in the area, advising affected homeowners to seek safety solutions urgently to avoid potential disasters.
The ongoing engagement process between Zambia Railways Limited and the local community has commenced on a positive note, with some residents acknowledging their encroachment into rail reserve areas, a situation that has safety-related questions from residents and Zambia Railways expressed well-being of the community while emphasizing the importance of safeguarding the rail infrastructure.
Songa mwaisa do mwatweba kokweba tapa mwikere baneta pali safe kuti twaishi bofo tuingachita
ngozo kudimana mulondora kuti basesha ama buildings like bari kura ama offense like kwine area usually 10 meters, 15 meters or so. Because some of abantu quality are 25 meters. Quality are 25 meters. We know.
Mflanga yalo kachai surabaya swimming baada fwa sana. So na papa no church ticket to ali sakamana to baya. To ali kula aba fyashi bale tukana no tukia swimming amujya na kwento isa sakamana. Chile chiti ndi church tika kudya. Aba nanga ba mklasa swimming abala ba chintumfo bakala dumbwira. Batopo mwashika au lesa bweke shepo ngabala ba chintumfo bakala dumbwira. Batopo mwashika au lesa bweke shepo twatotera ba Zambia Railways.
During the event, Zambia Railways Northern Region Manager Edwin Chonga outlined remedial measures aimed at protecting both lives and the rail facility.
Mwewe kalila kuno mwaisho kwewa timfulanga ya aloka kula fuma panjanchi ero ya punch pad. So trefa ya menshi tupange ko imifolo ama drainages. A main thing after kwashika because nanguna tushika ngatu take control amenshi ninshi ubusanso kuti waisana kalili.
Acting Property Manager Wada Zulu that the spaces belong to the government.
Atinga kwaisa kwa instances ya ife abantu bakwe bati bale foku mibe party land bale shtisha iyo land tabaka shtishe echo bayiti at rail reserve ni reserve takwa kabedde bakesala ndatawe nomba twambo shtisha abeka mibe pawe.
Meanwhile, Public Relations Manager Sombelongwani stressed the importance of raising awareness among residents about the dangers posed by sinkholes before any fatalities occur.
Tumishibishe ifile chitika kura so yatinga kwalifya chitike tukesala ndatawe bazambers bali kwete report nishita bachitireshe na ba community bantu tuli bamovene tefo fini wonse tuli one people one Zambia one nation
with the local community, with more meetings expected in the near future. Reporting for Sun FM Radio and TV, I'm Cletus Mutoki in Ndola.
The Energy Regulation Board, ERB, has approved ZESCO Limited's application to revise electricity tariffs for the period from 1st November. The tariff structure that had been in place due to the national power deficit. ZESCO had proposed a transition to a more sustainable pricing model under the multi-year tariff framework, which was initially scheduled to begin in May 2025 but was postponed. Among this approach, citing concerns over fairness and equality, stating that ZESCO has been directed to conduct further studies to develop a more practical and equitable lifeline implementation mechanism. He explains that ERB supported ZESCO's plan to maintain the cost of the first 200 units per month for residential customers, ensuring protection for low-income households, adding that it also accepted the resumption of the MYTF with modifications including the removal of fixed charges for distribution and maximum demand customers, stressing that tariffs for commercial, social services and water pumping customers will remain unchanged, with a reduction in the W4 pumping tariff from 1.72 kilowatt hours kwacha per kilowatt hour to 1.50 kwacha per kilowatt hour to support access to clean water. He said the impact of the approved rate dropping from 6.39 kwacha per kilowatt hour to 3.45 kwacha per kilowatt hour, while distribution and the maximum demand customers will now operate under simplified energy-only tariffs. He concluded by stating that ZESCO is required to submit. The Socialist Party has announced a bold nationwide voter registration campaign ahead of the Zambia 2026 general elections, urging citizens. Kaunda stated that the campaign reflects the party's commitment to equity, social justice, and people-centered leadership. He also revealed plans to revitalize the party's grassroots structures beginning in southern, central, and Lusaka provinces before expanding across the country. The initiative aims to inspire civic responsibility and ensure that every eligible Zambian is prepared to vote 10 kwacha. Here is a report.
What causes the price of eggs when it is periods such as October reduce in price, and when it is periods such as June, July or winter, the price of eggs on the market seeing an increase. After a few months of skyrocketing prices, trays of eggs are now selling between 70 ago. The Poultry Association of Zambia has confirmed the price reduction, attributing it to the hot season, which is favorable for egg production.
That's the pure number of people that actually take food, because cheese also accounts for a larger percentage of the egg consumption. So when it is not there, especially in hot season, you'll find that consumption tends to reduce, and that has a backward effect on the farmers in terms of supply, because demand tends to be reduced. Yeah. So it's a short window of about 2 months.
SNFM TV News in Lusaka's Emsdale, Matero, Chawama and Garden Compound has confirmed the development.
The situation, that's how it is in our business.
Lusaka City Market chairperson for the Eggs Association, Happy Chauluka, explains the Russian market.
In June, the prices goes up because the demand is high and the people consume more eggs than.
The price reduction is also attributed to consumers who, within hot season, do not opt to get eggs, as the notion is that many go to waste.
During hot season, they were consuming in a month 2 trays. Now, at the moment, they can't buy 2 trays. They have to buy 1 tray because they are fearing in October.
Egg prices had soared earlier this year due to expensive feed, fuel cost and reduced output during the cold season. Conversation still remains